Y'all, I want to tell you about a very sad story, an extremely sad story. So, it appears that there has been a very high-profile death, and I would be remiss if I didn't cover it. And so as we know, I think it was 2 months ago, maybe, I'm not sure. 2 months ago, a certain Twitter user was suspended from Twitter for posting something extremely transphobic. And they said that they would rather die. That's right, people. Jordan Peterson said he would rather die than delete the Elliot Page tweet. Well, it appears that we're finding out that Jordan Peterson has died via context clues, because Jordan Peterson deleted the Elliot Page tweet that got him suspended 2 months ago. And so, as we know, he would rather die. So, what we know, this is the data points that we have. 1, he would rather die than delete the tweet. Okay? And 2, the tweet was deleted. I don't know. It seems like he was murdered or killed or committed suicide, and someone took over his account to make this action possible. Right, so I've got a follow-up article here from Pink News. Jordan Peterson returns to Twitter by pathetically deadnaming Elliot Page again. So this is interesting. Now, once again, the context here is that Jordan Peterson said, and I quote, "I would rather die than delete the tweet," because he pronounces it like with a CH in there, like TCH, I don't know. Peterson, a conservative author and psychologist notorious for his anti-trans attitudes, was suspended for violating the social media service's rules against hateful conduct. He both misgendered and deadnamed the trans actor on 22 June, saying blah, 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 we already know. Twitter said Peterson could return to the service if he deleted the offending tweet, which he said Saturday, 27 August, had been done. Now again, we don't know if he actually said this, right? We're only going off of a text-based tweet. Peterson did not post a video of him saying any of this. He's only posting text. So for all we know, Jordan Peterson has been suicided or murdered in some way, and someone took control of his account because, again, we know for a fact that Jordan Peterson would never have deleted the tweet. Why? Because he told us. He told us he would rather die, right? So, announcing his return, Peterson tweeted, quote, "I had to temporarily delete the tweet that resulted in my banning to do some unassociated necessary house cleaning of my account." House cleaning of the account, huh? Sounds a lot like something that someone would write if they had killed Jordan Peterson. Maybe the person who, I don't know, killed Jordan Peterson was in a Twitter war with Jordan at some point years ago, and they don't want to be a suspect. So they decided to log into the account, pretend to be Jordan Peterson, just go in there, delete a couple tweets. That way they're not like, I don't know, man. But I think it's very, very obvious that Jordan Peterson is dead. And that there's a ghost or something, someone is using his account. Because again, he said it himself, he would rather die. Anyway, so then he posted someone pretending to be Jordan Peterson, then posted a screenshot of the original tweet. Peterson had previously said he'd rather die than ever delete his dig against the Umbrella Academy star. I've never seen it. In a 15-minute-long YouTube tirade against Page, who has likely no idea who Peterson even is. He also called trans people a viciously harmful fad. So anyway, you can read the rest of this. But again, it's very interesting. Now, it's also very interesting that his return to Twitter tweet was also removed for violating the Twitter rules, and he is presumably suspended once again. But at least he got some house cleaning in there. But again, this is bizarre stuff. I just want to say this last line here. Who likely has no idea who Peterson even is. I just love it. Anyway, I don't know. There is a conspiracy going on here. I'm willing to place money on the fact that Jordan Peterson was killed and that someone took over his Twitter account to write that thing. That's my guess, because the idea that Peterson would say he would rather die than do something and then less than 2 months later do that exact thing to me, I don't, if there's anything to trust Jordan Peterson on, it's trust him at his word. He would never say something and then do the opposite. It's just, say what you want about Jordan Peterson. I just don't think he's got it in him to just outright lie like this. So, just throwing that out there. Very skeptical of this whole thing, and I'm sure there's going to be an FBI raid very soon. I'm not sure. But, there you go.